Now I'll turn to an assessment of the growth and inflation in our country. First of all, growth. Domestic growth is holding up and is broadly evolving along the lines of our assessment, even though some high-frequency indicators showed mixed signals in May, June this year. Rural consumption remains resilient, while urban consumption revival, especially discretionary spending, is tepid. Fixed investment supported by buoyant government capex continues to support economic activity. On the supply side, steady southwest monsoon is supporting kharif sowing, replenishing reservoir levels, and boosting agriculture activity. Moreover, services activity remains steady, though some high-frequency indicators recorded a modest expansion. Services PMI increased to an 11-month high of 60.5 in July 2025. Construction activity continues to exhibit resilience. However, growth in the industrial sector remained subdued and uneven across segments, pulled down by electricity and mining. While the manufacturing PMI remained elevated in Q1, the IIP, Index of Industrial Production, showed moderation. Turning now to the growth outlook, the above normal southwest monsoon, lower inflation, rising capacity utilization, and congenial financial conditions continue to support domestic activity. The supportive monetary, regulatory, and fiscal policies, including robust government capital expenditure, should also boost demand. With sustained growth in construction and trade segments, the services sector is expected to remain buoyant in the coming months. Prospects of external demand, however, remain uncertain amidst ongoing tariff announcements and trade negotiations. The headwinds emanating from prolonged geopolitical tensions, though abated as I mentioned earlier, persisting global uncertainties, and volatility in global financial markets pose risks to the growth outlook. Taking all these factors into account, real GDP growth for 2025-26, the current year, is projected at 6.5%, our earlier projection, with Q1 at 6.5%, Q2 at 6.7%, Q3 at 6.6%, and Q4 at 6.3%. Real GDP growth for Q1 next year, 2026-27, is projected at 6.6%. The risks are evenly balanced.